In a quaint town in Pembroke, Wales, tragedy struck on December 16, 2021, when the vibrant and promising life of 18-year-old Lily Sullivan was brutally cut short. Lily, on the brink of adulthood and eager to explore the world, had embarked on a night out with friends at the Paddles nightclub. Little did she know that her encounter with 31-year-old Lewis Haynes would lead to a heart-wrenching end to her dreams and aspirations. Lily was a beautiful soul both inside and out, an artist with a passion for tattoos, and a lover of house music. She possessed a mature outlook beyond her years. Her friends admired her for her ability to see the best in people and her unyielding advocacy against misogyny, sexual violence, and the heinous crime of femicide. Her Instagram account became a platform to raise awareness and speak out against the darkness that plagued society, never imagining that she would ultimately fall victim to the very evil she fought against. On that fateful night, Lily's journey intertwined with Lewis Haynes, an oil refinery worker and a well-known cricket player in the area. Despite being in a committed relationship and having a child from a previous liaison, Lewis allowed himself to be swayed by Lily's youthful charm. He was warned by his friends about the vast age gap and the consequences of pursuing a much younger girl, but he paid no heed to their advice. The allure of Lily was too strong to resist, and as the night progressed, the two found themselves dancing, laughing, and flirting together. Around 2 a.m., Lily and Lewis decided to leave the club in search of a quieter spot where they could be alone. CCTV cameras captured their departure from the Paddles nightclub, seemingly nothing out of the ordinary. They strolled toward a secluded and unlit alleyway just down the road, seeking privacy for what they thought would be an intimate moment. Little did Lily know that this would be the beginning of her nightmarish end. At 2:47 a.m., Lily's phone rang. It was her mother anxiously waiting to pick her up. Lily assured her that she would be with her in just a couple of minutes. Little did her mother know that this would be the last time she heard her daughter's voice. In a cruel twist of fate, Lily's mother unknowingly passed Lewis at the gas station while he was fleeing the scene. She sensed something peculiar about his behavior, perhaps a sign of guilt or unease. But little did she know the man she made eye contact with was her daughter's murderer. As the minutes ticked by without Lily's arrival, her mother's concern escalated. She made numerous attempts to reach her daughter, but all calls went unanswered. Unbeknownst to her, Lily's phone lit up in that dark alley, evidence of her mother's desperate efforts to protect her. Later, it was revealed through CCTV footage that Lewis had forced himself upon Lily, attempting to silence her when she threatened to expose his assault. Out of panic and fear of losing custody of his child, he made a fateful decision: to strangle the life out of Lily Sullivan. The alleyway where their paths crossed opened up into the entrance of the mill pond. Despite uncertainty about Lily's fate, Lewis heartlessly disposed of her lifeless body in the water, hoping to erase any trace of his heinous act. Little did he know that justice would eventually catch up with him. Upon arriving home, Lewis confessed to his girlfriend, shockingly revealing the horrifying truth. He then took her to his parents, and together they discovered Lily's lifeless body at the mill pond. The police were immediately alerted, and Lewis Haynes was taken into custody, charged with the murder of Lily Sullivan. During the trial, Lewis attempted to plead down to manslaughter, claiming his actions were not premeditated. However, the evidence against him was overwhelming, leaving him with no choice but to plead guilty to murder. In August 2022, he was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 23 years before parole consideration. The impact of Lily's murder reverberated far beyond the courtroom. Her mother's anguish was incomparable as she expressed regret over not being able to protect her precious daughter from the evil she encountered that night. The heartbreak of losing a child, combined with the knowledge that she had unknowingly crossed paths with the man responsible, was a burden no parent should ever bear. The tragic case of Lily Sullivan serves as a reminder of the vulnerability of youth and the importance of remaining vigilant and protective of those we hold dear. Her bright future, full of promise and passion, was extinguished too soon, leaving behind a community in grief and a family forever scarred by unimaginable loss of their beloved Lily. Let us remember her for the powerful advocate she was, fighting against the very darkness that ultimately claimed her life, and striving to create a world where such senseless acts of violence are but a distant memory. With that, our video has come to an end here. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content. Until then, goodbye.